Hey guys, it's Cher. It's officially December, so now my background is going to be my Christmas tree, at least until the end of December, or probably until the end of January, considering we never get the tree down on time. I don't even know what to call this video. Originally, it started because I wanted to do an actual real holiday makeup tutorial, until I remembered I have no actual makeup technique or skills at all, like at all. Then it just kind of morphed into this big, huge joke, like all my other videos do. So then it turned into me filming a tutorial on how to create this look, all while simultaneously making fun of myself doing it. Basically just doing my makeup and making fun of myself and filming it for you guys. If you clicked on this video hoping for an actual real tutorial, I'm sorry to say that this is more of a comedy tutorial than anything else. I mean, you might be able to follow these steps and come out with something that looks halfway decent or normal, but as you can see, I normally just come out with something really mediocre. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, whatever it is, and let's get into it. I honestly don't even know what I want this to look like. I know I want to make it look holiday themed, but do I want to use reds or greens, or do I even have any green eyeshadow? I don't think I do. Well, that just decided it for me. Red it is. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is take my CoverGirl CG Smoothers foundation in the color Creamy Natural. Wait a minute, I look pretty ivory in the viewfinder if you ask me. Am I even creamy natural in the summer? Like, I'm so pale. I don't have any foundation in ivory right now, so creamy natural it is. Make sure you use a lot, like a lot. Especially if you're like me and your forehead is just red and irritated all the time and you have no idea why or how to fix it. So you just use a ton of makeup every day to cover it up. Okay, moving on to concealer. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Dream Illuminator and the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Concealer Stick. Both in completely different shades. This one is just in fair, and then this one is a little bit darker in nude, for thought. That's the name of it. So they're both concealer, and they're both in completely different colors. Just so we're clear. And I'm gonna spread this all over my face to cover up that redness we talked about before. Now I'm gonna conceal under my under eyes using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in literally 2 different colors because my under eye circles are like so bad. Okay, focus, there. Like they're so dark, so I used to. Now take your second color and do it again. Now I'm just gonna put a ton of powder on my face to set it. This powder is actually from the CoverGirl CG Smoothers line too, just like the foundation was, if you're curious. Okay, now that you look like an actual ghost, I'm going to attempt to draw my eyebrows back on with the Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil in a shade that is actually way too light for my eyebrows, but I use it anyway because I don't want to buy a new one until this one's used up. Pretty sure I've been in this position before in a makeup video. I don't know, I'm having deja vu right now. Newsflash, I can't do my eyebrows in a mirror, much less in like a viewfinder. They look completely different, that's amazing. Everything I do with makeup is a parody video in itself. Now if one brow is unnaturally thicker than the other one, don't worry, you can just attempt to draw the hairs on this brow as similar as you can to this one. I know the saying is that eyebrows don't have to be sisters. Oh wait, what is the saying? When you're not a makeup guru at all. Oh no, I got it. The saying is eyebrows don't have to be twins, they can be sisters. So my question would be, can they be distant relatives? Can they be really distant relatives? Can they be really distant relatives twice removed? Okay, now we're moving on to the part I'm really scared about in this tutorial, in this train wreck, which is the eyeshadow, because I am so bad at putting eyeshadow on, it's incredible. Okay, looks like we're going with red. Now, all the experts say to start out with a transition shade so that everything blends together nicely. I mean, I guess I should try a little bit, right? Like I should try a little bit in this video, right? Okay, so I'm using the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette. I don't even know what it's called. Don't look too closely because it's filthy. Like literally I've never cleaned the mirror, like I've never cleaned any of it. I'm just taking some really nude shades and I'm going to attempt to create a transition. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering where these amazing makeup brushes came from, they came from Wish. They were like $2. Use code SHAMELESSSHARE to get $2 off your entire purchase. I'm just kidding. Probably a video about that whole experience on my channel by now. I'll link it right here. Or is it right here? You know, I've been on YouTube for a full year now and you would think that I would know what way the cards go, if it's on the left or the right. Anyway, okay, these transition colors are just getting really boring, and I'm ready to move on to the more exciting stuff that I can actually mess up. There's also a dark burgundy shade in this palette called Punk, so I think I'm going to use that. Ooh, that's dark. Oh, that is really dark. Taking risks with this one. Taking risks in this video. What is that looking like? Bad? Now I'm gonna use the color Rebel from the Tartelette in Bloom palette. And it's basically just like a rust color. And I'm just gonna use that on like the middle of my lid to try to blend the craziness that is the maroon color. Now I'm gonna try to find the most silvery shimmer shade that I can, because hopefully it'll just cover all this up and fix it. Plus, I wanted it to match my sweater, which you can barely see, but I feel like every shimmer shade I have is gold, or like gold toned. I might literally be stuck using gold. I'm just gonna use Luscious from the Sweet Peach palette and put it all over my lid and hope that it fixes this. Okay, now comes the part of my makeup where I usually just throw on some wing liner and hope that it distracts from everything else. Did it work? Just like the brows, the eyeliner is never even for me, but we're just gonna ignore that and go straight on to contour, blush, and highlight. I'm using the Benefit Cheek Parade blush and contour kit because that's the only one I own. And for the highlight, I'm just using the two lightest shades on the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette. As always, because once again, it's the only highlighting kit that I have. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to use a really distracting red color to try to draw attention away from everything else on my face. I am lining my lips this time. Now I know this lip liner is gonna be sloppy, but hopefully not sloppy enough to get me called out for it in the comments. Both of these are from the Wet n Wild collection, only the most expensive products for me. Just as uneven as expected. Now this is the part in a tutorial where normally someone would put in fake eyelashes, but since I can barely do my makeup normally, instead I'm just gonna put on 50 coats of mascara to make my lashes look fake, hopefully. And we're done. This is the finished look, you guys. I know it looks amazing. So this turned into a big joke all the way around. It probably already was from the beginning, but I definitely decided to take it more in that direction. Originally, I did want to do an actual makeup tutorial, but whenever I try to do serious makeup stuff, it never works out, so I thought I would just go ahead and roll with the fact that I'm not that great at it and try to make it as funny as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this mediocre, funny makeup tutorial. I don't even know what the title of this video is gonna be. Sorry that it's not that great of an actual tutorial. I hope it made you laugh, if nothing else. And if you complete all the steps listed in this video, then hopefully your makeup will look exactly like this. Or actually, hopefully it'll look nothing like this. If it made you laugh, make sure you give me a big thumbs up so I know. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. I'd really appreciate it. Hope you guys have awesome holidays, whatever you're celebrating, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!